o'clock, let's call the meeting to order.
I'm not sitting down yet.
Oh. Get him, Joni.
Did you do the deed?
What?
Okay. Yeah, you did.
Alright, can I rise for the pledge, please?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Whenever you are ready, can I get a roll call?
Johanna Donahue? Rob Parrish?
Sure.
Tim Parrish?
Sure.
Karen Tynan? Lita Drain?
Here. Before any public comments. Butch?
Nope, nope.
Number 5, review and approval of the minutes of the regular board meeting dated Thursday, July 13th.
I'll make the motion. I guess I'll second.
Any comments, questions?
Not for me.
None? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 6, township warrants for approval in the amount of $15,619.23.
I'll make the motion again. I'll second again.
All right, any questions or comments?
Not for me.
Tim?
Mm-hmm.
All right, seeing none, roll call when you're ready, Joni, please.
Rob Parrish?
Yes.
Tim Parrish?
Yes.
Lita Drain?
Yes. Motion carries. Number 7, road district warrants for approval of amount of $481,565.88.
I'll make the motion again.
I'll make a second. Comments, discussions.
Not directly relevant, it is related to the bills, but on his balance sheet, I saw there was a $567,000 deferred income credit. Is that
Oh,
the intergovernmental government agreement?
where's that?
Is that, it was on his balance sheet, so.
Under which fund?
It was on like all the, replacement tax, on all the replacement tax, payments on that balance sheet that was attached. It was in there, it's relative to the bill.
Oh, the
but it's-
balance sheet to the.
Yeah, correct. And it was in that, it was a line item in there, I'm just curious, is that just?
That's where we track the money we receive for replacement taxes. So when we write the checks, it matches what's going out.
Okay, so that is, okay, it's like a
It's
credit
money,
and a debit
it's just
kind of
money
thing.
in and out, yeah.
Okay. Basic accounting, got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Anything else?
Does anyone know if the upland construction job in, was it Stetson subdivision, Steuben went out for
Steuben.
bid? It's
The-
$103,000.
And which one is it?
Steuben, upland concrete?
I'm sure we're not.
Yeah, because Upland, yeah, I can go pull it out. You want me to go pull it out?
I'm just, if you could tell me yes or no, that's all I was wondering.
Sure it did.
I know.
Sorry, memory's not that great, so.
The only reason I say that is because they tend to do all our tiny little concrete here and there, and I just wanna make sure that we competitively bid $103,000 for the work.
Is that the curb bidding?
Yeah, be
That
good.
Upland, yeah,
Be
he
good.
did.
Okay,
Uh-huh,
thank you.
yeah.
Anything else?
I got nothing else.
All right, roll call when you're ready, please.
Rob Parrish?
Yes.
Tim Parrish?
Yes.
Lita Drain?
Yes, motion carries. So I have given you, I called, 5 or 6 places for painting. I've given you the 2 bids I've gotten back, or proposals I've gotten back. A lot of them won't touch it because it's prevailing wage. A lot of them don't call back. I don't know who else to call. I thought the second one, from, I don't really want,
From Tunyon?
yeah, was very reasonable, especially compared to the other one.
Huh. I would assume Tunyon would probably farm it out.
They are. I met with their painter and rep from Tunyon.
Why did he quote off our work?
What do you mean?
It says,
It's a line item.
yeah.
Says what?
Alternate to perform work off hours at 31.
I don't know why he put that. It was a question I had for him, cause nothing would be off hours.
Okay. Cause that's 3,100, that's $3,000.
There's no,
difference.
there is absolutely no reason for it to be off hours.
Okay. I just don't know if that was a summation of, in the total.
Yeah,
you
no,
guys did, because
we
it-
didn't discuss that at all.
Okay.
Which one are you leaning towards then?
Timing,
Timing.
obviously,
Okay.
yeah. The only real work that needs to be done, like I've talked about before, is the bubbling in the corners. And they said they would take care of that. They would, feather out the cement by the windows and any other place that needed it. The other one gave me a more detailed quote, but it's just pictures and such. I don't know if paint, projects are warranted at all, or, would include the doors and the overhang, and it's definitely in need of some work. I thought that was a pretty reasonable quote. What do you guys think?
There's 300, I'm looking at the first proposal, there's 320 square feet of stucco that needs to be replaced.
Okay, so that is a separate quote for the supervisor's office for the face of the house to get rid of all that rotten wood. And I thought that would be a good alternative to cedar, and no maintenance and no painting. It would pretty much maintain
I'm sorry,
itself.
That's why.
Yes, so, yeah.
That's not
so
part of this.
Okay.
It is,
Pull that one out of here.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like to make a motion to, go with Tanya to do the painting of the town hall. As quoted.
I'll second it.
Sorry.
Any other discussion or comments? So roll call when you are ready, Joni, please.
Brad Parrish,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Lita Drain,
Yes, motion carries. And then the second part of number 7 is the stucco for the front of the supervisor's office. We have a lot of rotten wood.
oh, wait a minute,
It's only-
wait, I'm sorry, can you go back? We have to do a, roll call,
Oh,
cause it's money.
we did.
Oh,
did.
we did, oh, just keep going, sorry, I'm confused.
What do you vote second time?
Stop it.
You were only able to get one bid for the film.
I don't know who else to call for that kind of work. I could try and find someone else as well. And bring it back next month.
Yeah, you wanna do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I just think
I've
it's
never heard of the system before, that's why I was trying to read the proposal all the way through. I mean, I understand how stucco works, but it's the system he's using.
the what?
The system he's using, what the final product will be and what it will look like.
So do you want to see the samples I saw?
Sure, if you'd like to bring them
Okay. All right, so I'll get some more information on that then.
in. What is it now? It's like T
I don't know what
111 siding? the
it's some kind of weird siding that's not
plywood, the
readily.
plywood siding with the grooves in it?
Sure. I know it's not a readily available product any longer. And we have a lot of rotten boards in the front. Not in the back and the sides.
So what, the 320 square feet that he's doing, is it just one regional spot here on this west side?
It'd be the front face of the house.
just requested additional proposals, correct?
Yeah.
For the supervisor's office
Yes.
building? Okay.
So I'll get some more info and some samples.
After the meeting, I want to go out there and see what the material is currently on there. I mean, to me, it's just round.
Yes.
So,
All right, number 9, any new business? None? Number 10, any old business?
what did Mr. Puma say about the Centennial for the
Mr.
road district?
Puma's opinion was that the board should approve his board.
Is what?
That this board should approve the decennial board for the road district.
So by state statute, he doesn't have to have any trustees on it? That was my question.
Yes, correct. That was the opinion of our attorney.
Okay. And then what about us paying his additional fees for being an
That was okay.
organization? Okay.
Anything else?
Wait 1 second, please.
Sure.
Rob, what was your second question? I'm sorry.
About paying for his membership, road district commissioner's membership in a municipal organization.
Any other new business, old business?
What is happening with your driveway?
It's been ripped up and the gravel's down.
Okay. Could you please tell them to make sure that handicap stall meets ADA compliance? Since we are a public building. And I was up there today to see what was going on and put a level on the sidewalk. And if they pave the, I'm telling you this, if they pave the pad next to the sidewalk at that same pitch, it's out of compliance.
If they pave the what?
The handicap pad, which is a 16-foot stall, next to the concrete at the same pitch, it'll be out of compliance. It's gotta be under 2% in all 4 directions. Unless they slide it over and they make a loading zone. My intent was to call Casey on it tomorrow and just make sure, because what would really stink is if somebody audited us and it wasn't compliant and they see it's new construction, they're gonna say, hey, why didn't you put it in correctly?
Okay. Any other old business? Okay, number 11, Butch, anything now?
No.
I pretty much covered what I've got in that meeting. I will reiterate again, if we're not at the meetings, please text me, call me, email me. It worries me to just not be able to have a meeting and not be prepared for it. That's all I've got.
So if Tim wasn't here, we couldn't vote tonight because we wouldn't have quorum.
That is correct, and we'd have to hold a special meeting, and it's unnecessary. Joni, anything?
I do not.
Rob?
Tell me about what happened at Touch a Truck. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I was serving families at the.
It was quite successful, as always.
Yeah.
It's hot, the kids have a blast. I posted some pictures online. Good to know.
Yeah.
What did you guys pass out, popsicles?
Yes.
They were a hit.
Yeah,
They were a big hit,
Yeah.
even with the parents.
I was surprised
Because it was
that,
hot.
like, people actually threw the garbage away.
And they picked up, I was
Even the
sniffing
little.
it.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
we were
Well, then they
sniffing them
cutting-
for
You
'em.
guys were cutting them, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
But
they
not
were
at
even picking those up.
first. Not at first.
Yeah. It was good, it was
Yeah,
fun.
it's a fun
Lots
one.
of compliments on the whole township.
Yeah.
They weren't just talking about the road district, there was tons of compliments on the township as a whole,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
No garbage people there?
No, well, nobody, it was all positive stuff, nobody said anything at all. And like, even when you hear people talking and stuff, nothing was negative, it was pretty nice.
No, it's a fun day,
Mm-hmm.
because there is none of that. Anything else? Tim?
Just take a moment just to be sensitive to the fact of the tragedy that happened yesterday in our
Ugh.
township. I know the board's sensitive to it, definitely am. You never
Horrifying.
know what the families next to you are going through, just love your neighbor, you know?
Horrifying.
Really sad. Prayers go out to the
To the family.
and the
I
neighbors
second.
and people that care.
Yeah. Horrifying.
I'd
Okay.
like to add, make sure you lock your cars at night. 2 nights ago, I was sitting in my TV room in the back of my house and I heard some commotion right out my window, right downtown Crystal Lake. And a homeless lady had climbed into my neighbor's car, who was a police officer, and was going through his car. She was in the back seat and he came out to go to work and she was in the back seat going through his stuff. And he's like, my service would call for my gun or a gun and my badge are in there because I'm going to work. I just worked out, I took a shower, and I'm going to work.
Holy cow.
She was a homeless lady from Des Plaines that just got off the train and was migrating through the downtown, looking.
That's.
Lock your cars.
Okay. That's
Country people don't have to worry about that.
That's creepy. All right, number 13, motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, meeting adjourned at 7:16. And I'm gonna leave the camera running and we'll go right into our number 14 decennial efficiency meeting. So TOI did this report, it's from, I believe, I haven't read the whole thing, 2014 on the efficiencies of local government. There is gonna be a revision to this coming out in November, but I thought it could be great reading for you guys.
Can you stop 1 second?
I'm sorry,
Are we supposed to take roll call?
we already did. There's no real set rules on,
We don't have to?
no, I just separated it because we didn't do it wrong, cause there's no real definition to how it should be done. We're meeting the criterias.
Okay.
Why don't you just do the roll call so that the tens of people at home who watch
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
that
You want me to do
Mr.
it?
Shine is here right now.
Rob Parrish,
Here.
Tim Parrish,
Sure.
Butch Stein,
Here.
Lena Drain,
Here,
Joni Smith, here.
keep going,
Sorry.
Bill Bolts.
Oh, Bill Bolts. Absent. Karen Tinus. Johanna Donahue.
Okay. So I just figured this could give us, I don't know, some clarity, and when the new report comes out in November, I figured the least we could do, and I think a lot of other townships are gonna attach it to the report. I couldn't remember if I've given you guys this report before or not.
I have received a copy of this.
Okay, so I will start filling it out for what information I have. I was thinking about this, Butch, I think you and Bill need to go online and do the Open Meetings Act,
Okay.
because you're now on the committee, so if you've got a half hour of time on, it's on the, Attorney General's page,
Open Meeting Act?
yes. I'm assuming we've all done it as board members.
Yes.
And the only other thing I have to add is I've been, making calls to other townships, what services they have, we don't, that we can add. That has always been my biggest focus, is to get more services here. Like what we are doing is good. So I'm still looking for, I tried getting handicap placards, they don't like the townships do that anymore. Trying to get some classes here for our seniors. Anybody have anything else we should investigate, look into? Possibilities to better us?
Butch, anything?
Seems like things are running along smoothly, I don't know.
And we could, I mean, we still have 16 months to continue this.
Yeah.
So just think about it. Anyone have anything else to add to our meeting?
My understanding is the assessor is looking for one part-time and one full-time employee.
That is what I've heard.
It gets posted on the website.
Mhm.
So if there are any of the tens of people watching wanna vote for it,
Is that part of this?
Yeah.
Or you just did that?
I'm just talking.
Okay.
Camera stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so nothing else? So motion to, oh, and probably don't have public comment, so motion to adjourn, number 16.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Alright, decennial meeting adjourned at 7:21.
Nice job, Butch.
Okay.